As a very long Star Wars fan and an absolute fanboy of the series of Star Wars, it saddens me so much to see how poorly this IP is being treated by Lucasfilms, by EA, Ubisoft. Like, it's just been abysmal to be a Star Wars fan lately. Their latest show, Acolyte, I didn't even get to watch it because of the reviews being so poor. I just stayed away. I don't want my idea and perception of this series being any worse than it already is. After watching episode 8 and 9 of Star Wars, I thought it was over. I thought, okay, that's it. Came out, brought Mandalorian out, gave me a little bit more faith. EA comes out, Battlefront 1 wasn't too bad, kind of enjoyed it. Battlefront 2 comes out, it was abysmal. Then we get Star Wars Jedi Survivor, was pretty good. Then the sequel came out and it was buggy. So it's been kind of a hit or miss lately with Star Wars for the past couple of years. Like, now we're getting Ubisoft, another just terrible company. Like, what is it with Star Wars just getting the worst treatment possible from companies? Like, why can't we get a company that actually knows how to make games? Like, imagine if, like, Naughty Dog were given the rights to make a Star Wars game. Like, that would be absolutely incredible. But for some reason, they just keep selling the rights to these god-awful fucking companies such as EA and Ubisoft. Like, some of the worst just money grinder companies. They are so greedy and all they care about is making money, and they don't really care about making great games. And don't get me wrong, I understand that the actual developers themselves probably want to make a good game. They want to put on the resume that they made the best Star Wars game. So do I think Star Wars is set to fail? Like, looking at their trailer, like, literally gets 3 million views in a year, I think. And the dislike to like ratio is absolutely insane. I think it's like 50k likes and 31,000 dislikes, which is just insane. But, like, it's insane to think such a massive IP is just getting absolutely destroyed by these companies. Like, what are they thinking? Like, they could actually create something absolutely amazing. Like, Star Wars Outlaws, like, I was watching gameplay the other day. Now, I will be fair to the gameplay because new gameplay basically came out and it looked pretty rubbish. It looked quite outdated and quite bland, and like the explosions especially looked really poor, like some PS3 type stuff. Now, it has been possibly rumored that that was like an Xbox Series S port because it did have the Xbox controls, and like some people on YouTube that are actually been able to play the game basically said like, no, my version looked way better. So I'll give it them that, but it's just like a bit like worrying that like the game is coming out in like 20 days. Like, surely the game looks better than that. But I'll give you that benefit of the doubt that it'll look a lot better because there is also some other gameplay from YouTubers saying, no, it actually looks great. So, yeah, I just find it really disappointing. And another thing that's really pissed me off, and it's more EA than anything, is just the pricing for this game is absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you pre-order the game for $69.99, you get a pre-order bonus of a skin for your speeder and a skin for your ship. Like, who cares? Then if you pay a bit more money, I believe you get the season pass for an extra 40 quid. You get the season pass for DLC. You don't even know like what the DLC is going to be on. It could be terrible, it could be great, but no one knows what the DLC is, so that just makes no sense. You get the game 3 days early. Well, you're paying 40 quid and you don't even know if you're going to like the game, so you're getting the game 3 days early for 40 quid. Everyone else paying 70 quid gets it 3 days later and they say 40 quid. So if I were you, do not pay for the $110 euro pound version. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. You'd be, in my opinion, insane to go for that route. And then if you go for the $130 version, you get 2 more skin packs for like characters and stuff. So skins, again, that in my opinion I couldn't give a shit less about skins. I never really understood that. Like, maybe for a gun in Call of Duty that you worked your ass off for like the gold skin. But like in a game like this, like, I don't really care. Like, some are cool, but most of them are going to be terrible anyways. You might not even like the skins. And then you also get a digital art book, which is just stupid in my opinion, because you could probably just go on Google Images and find that digital art book for free. So it is quite hilarious trying to sell it for $130 in my opinion. I think it's quite insane. And the sad thing is a lot of people will pay it because they won't play the game 3 days early because they can't just wait 3 days. I feel like if anyone pre-orders it, you should just get it 3 days early anyway. It's like you've pre-ordered the game. Like back in the day, if you pre-order a game, you would get the full game. You would also get like an extra map or DLC. You might also get, and then if you pay the $110-$30 version, you would get like a statue and a steel case for the game. And I actually feel like you've actually invested some proper money and actually you'd be proud. But nowadays you just don't get that. You just get digital art books, you get extra skins, and you get the game 3 days early. It's just ridiculous. So I can see why everyone's kind of hating on this game. Now, do I think this is going to be the worst Star Wars game of all time? No. Like, I do think the game could be decent. Like, we really haven't seen much. There is a game that is coming out, though. And it's Star Wars Eclipse. And that trailer is just insane. It's a whole different tone shift. Like, no one talks about it, but it actually looks great. It's made by Quantic Dream. The trailer's on 20 million views and has like 500k likes and like barely any dislikes. And it just shows that there is an audience for this game, but it's also, the audience is aware how bad Star Wars is being treated, and it's aware that what they want. Like, everyone kind of is sick. I feel like everyone is sick of like everything just trying to be child friendly or everything trying to be good for everyone. I feel like everyone wants more of like a serious tone. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video and you want more content like this, please do leave a like. We just hit 400 subscribers, so I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.